Welcome back to At Your Leisure. I'm Anthony Lujan, host of the Pitmasters podcast.
And I'm Rusty Monson. I'm also the host of the Pitmasters podcast.
Today we are going to be cooking these beautiful tomahawk steaks. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about these tomahawk steaks, Rusty.
So we got these tomahawks from Yardley Meats. That's in Beaver, Utah. It's a 160-year-old company. We like to use local products because these are grass-fed. It's another plus. I really like grass-fed meats, especially in steak. So on the ends of these tomahawks, not a lot of trimming you want to do. They're so thick that that fat will render off because it's going to cook for so long. But the sides here, they're not going to do too well. One, it's going to hinder your rub, so you're not going to get as much flavor as you could on the steak. So Anthony's going to kind of clear that up a little bit. And then this little bone here, you got to clean that up a little bit. Now, it's not important to get it super, super clean, but you don't want a lot of hanging meat off of it because it just burns. We're also going to smoke these guys off in a reverse sear, which we'll talk about in a minute. And these are about ready to season up, so I'll let Anthony tell you about the seasonings.
Today we're going to be using hooks, rubs, and spices. We're going to start off with the smoke and sweetness here. This is a real savory blend. Get those nice and covered up well along the sides.
And notice how heavy is going on those. These are really thick pieces of meat, so you want to get a lot of seasoning on that cover because that's where your flavor is going to be when it comes to your rubs.
And then we're going to come back over the top with Hook's Midnight blend here. This is more of like a saltier, it's going to be more traditional steak flavoring. We're just going to come over here and give that a nice dusting.
Also got a real good kick to it too. So.
Yeah, so we're going to stack these bad boys up and get them over here to the Traeger Ranger. And there we go. We're going to set these down. We're going to look for a target temperature of 120 degrees, and then we'll show you the next step on that. Now this steak is at 125 degrees currently, so ballpark in 120 to 125. We're going to sear it off, and we're actually going to look for our target temperature to be complete at 134 degrees. So we're going to get this on here, lay it down, and I like to give it a little push here so we can get those cool grill marks in it.
And that is it.
We're going to let it sit probably for about a minute, minute 30. Alrighty, now we're going to give this a small twist for that presentation look to it, probably right in this region right here. So you want to hit that with a little bit of duck fat.
Let's do it.
We're going to give it not quite a 90-degree twist. We're just going to give it more like, what, a 25% twist there. A little bit of pressure. Get some deep grooves on there. Then we'll let it rest and chill out there for about another minute, minute and a half. There we go.
Again, looking for that char, and then we're going to start temping from here. We're going to get to about 134 degrees-ish before we let it rest for about 20 minutes.
That is the most hardest part to wait for, is actually let that rest.
All right, we're actually at 134 right now. So we're actually gonna pull that and let it rest for about 20 minutes. Again, the hardest part of barbecue or grilling is to wait to eat.
There we go, look at that. Let's cut right into this and see how well it tastes. I'm gonna take my knife here. I'm just gonna cut straight down the bone here. And we'll just give it some slices. Yep, and then go ahead and hit it with some finishing salt.
Not a lot, this goes a long way. So that's it.
That's it. You wanna taste it?
Yeah.
Let's taste it. That's good, man. What do you think?
Really juicy, really good. That Hook's rub comes out pretty prominent.
Yeah.
With that cherry salt, that's really good.
Yep. Alrighty guys, well thanks for watching. We'll be right back with At Your Leisure.
Get some more of that.